Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 265 today. It's another warm one in the UK. I actually had a little look at the weather earlier. I think it's going to be warm for the next, 2 weeks, which, you might say, if you're living in America or out in Dubai or something, you might be like, hey, Lasty, it's 40 degrees here. Yeah, well, you've probably got air conditioning built in everywhere. Doesn't happen in our UK brick-built houses. It's horrible over here. Anyway, I didn't really think I was going to start the video with a weather rant, but I hope you guys are all right. Do me a favor at the start, hit the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 1,000 to 2,000 likes. And of course, subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. We are 5 games into the weekend league with these boys right here. It's Ultimate TOTS Weekend League, so we're aiming to get at least 11 wins so that we can get Ultimate TOTS red picks. Obviously, you would get a Ultimate TOTS red pick for 9 wins, but that's not what we want to do. We want to get 11 or 14. That'd be the plan. We're 5-0. The very last time I went 5-0, I lost the next 5 consecutive matches and was 5-5 after my first 10. So it was quite a nice surprise to see that when I went 1-0 up in this next game, he quit. And I'm 6-0. That was a little 5-4-1 as well. Oof. You're a bot, man, was his name. You just quit against me. You're a bot. Anyway, heading on into the next one. At this stage you're going to see teams just like this. This is your norm. You know, someone's probably got 2 or 3 very good reds. Terrible goalkeeping there, unfortunately, by Chesney. Probably should have tried to keep his hands on that one. But I think I also get made up for it by... I think I have a dodgy goalkeeping decision or a dodgy goalkeeping move by his goalie at some point in this game, or at least once in this video. Can't remember if it was in this exact match, but as you can see, we made it 2-2. This one was going to be, down one end, goal, down the other end, goal for the whole match. I'm pretty sure. Tammy comes onto the pitch. Boom! Oh, hits the post. That was it. Jarzinho with the shot, and the goalie palms it on target into the back of the net. So we're even on that front now, right? And then he goes ahead and equalises. I concede all the time to those balls that go all the way down the line, cut right across, and then knock it back to the free guy that's in the box. If I could only figure out exactly how to do that myself, would be golden. But I think I won there with a last-minute red-timed shot with Red Lewandowski. So, yep, we are obviously getting the luck at this portion of the weekend league being 7-0. Can I make it 8-0? I might even start getting a nosebleed at that point because that is dizzy heights for me. And as you can see, just some absolutely terrific dribbling. Sent his defender all over the shops, all the way to the shops and back again. And I'm 1-0 up at half time. Even match though, both got the same XG, etc. Let's push forward to try and get it to 2-0. Tammy, the super sub, knocks it through to Jarzinho. Jarzinho's able to, that's ballsy. To green time that shot from there. Probably would have just gone in if I'd have just hit it. But, had to give him the green time. If that had gone red time, that would have definitely missed, though. So, probably shouldn't have bothered doing that. And should have just hit the shot. But, hey, the shot went in. It forced him to quit. I am 8-0. And then I come up against the best person I've played this weekend. We are talking good players, meta team, player lock central. Oddly enough, you don't see it in the first couple of goals, though. I thought he did it for basically every goal. Maybe I haven't. Maybe just because I'm showing you that the actual goal shot rather than the build-up play and stuff, you might not see too much of it. But he had a lot of player lock, which I can't deal with because actually when someone hits me with a player lock, which is where I think you press both buttons in, both analog sticks in, and then you control the guy that's running rather than the guy that's on the ball. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you do. But yeah, I can't handle that. And he was very, very good at it, and he was just very good in general. Just a solid FIFA player. I would imagine an elite division player, someone that's just understands the meta, has figured out all the controls and stuff. I decided not to quit in this one though because I was in such a good mood from going 8-0. I was also keeping cool. Had my very loud AC unit on. So I was all right. I wasn't boiling hot or anything, but I imagine my opponents would have been, because I don't think everyone has an AC unit. So with that in mind, I was going to try and use that to my advantage of keeping cool, keeping my cool as well. I got a hat trick with Jarzinho in that one. I lost 8-3. He was a very, very good player. I'll give him that. And as much as obviously it was annoying to lose by that many goals, I thought maybe that could be like a little bit of a lesson for me to hopefully be able to defend against that sort of stuff going forwards. Turns out I go into the next match and the guy's got all sorts of reds and is genuinely, again, just way better than me. So I think at 3-0 in this one, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to waste my time. I'll take the quit in this one. He had red Osimhen, red Dybala, just all sorts of another very, very good FIFA player. I think I can expect that when I'm 8-0. I shouldn't be 8-0. So I'm bound to come up against some extremely talented meta sweats. And, you go into the next game. Next guy hits me with a very powerful green time shot with his Jarzinho. Can we get back into this one, though? Maybe get a victory after, our first 10 games is 8-2. I absolutely will take that. And as you can see, we're back to 1-1. At half-time, we've actually got a way better XG, so perhaps should be in the driving seat. Well, we'll see if we can make that happen here in the 81st minute. Tammy knocks it through to Martinelli to get me the goal. He hasn't done a whole bunch, but you know what? I still really like him. I love that he's got that pace and stuff out wide, and I think he's created quite a lot of chances, or I've tried to move down the right-hand side with him a lot, which then forces my opponent's defenders to think I'm going that way constantly, and then that leaves a little gap in the middle. You know what I mean? So, yeah, anyway, 3-2 down. My goalkeeper came out from the corner, or I brought him out, but it was Enna Valencia that was in the right spot to head home. I pretty much run down the other end and get a headed goal there with Tammy. Really nice that he did that. I wanted to then try and do that even more, but I couldn't quite get the opportunities. And then in the 119th minute, that Lewandowski, that man, does it for me again. Victory in the last minute. I have had quite a lot of those in this weekend league, and in previous weekend leagues I think that would have gone against me, and I would have conceded right at the end, and that would have made a vast difference to my overall record, which would have then made a much bigger difference to my overall mood. And that's how a little slice of luck can turn your average weekend from good to really, really, really bad, and vice versa. So perhaps we're just having one of those weeks where things are going to go our way. And it couldn't have happened on a better week than Ultimate TOTS, really, could it? So next opponent's got red Vinny and red Neymar and all sorts of other reds. What a team that was, by the way. And went ahead after 20 minutes, but it'd been kind of like destroying me a little bit throughout. Had a very good team. At 1-0, a few minutes later, I thought, you know what? Yeah, let's get on into the next one. Let's try and not ruin this mood again. Trying to keep my cool, keep my head, because all I really need is to just get up to 11. All right, and we're at 9, so let's make that 10. And then we're going to have so many games left to just get 1 win, or maybe 4 wins if we want to get 14. It all depends though on where we're at. So this game, I end up going 2-0 up. I skipped the team at the start, though, so I couldn't tell whether this Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe combo was like team of the season versions or what. Turns out that Neymar was just the inform, which you don't see very often because a lot of people don't rate Neymar so much this year. But he'd scored a hat-trick on me by the 27th minute, and I was from 2-0 up to 3-2 down. So that was quite good from my opponent. But we're able to get back into it. Martinelli to De Bruyne. Flex the red De Bruyne on him, although everyone's got him at this point, haven't they? I fear that we're going to get him again in our rewards in just a bit. So 3-3 at half-time. Into the second half then. He ends up scoring with his Messi, and this is where we're going to find out what Messi he's got. Oh, Team of the Year, great. It was either going to be Team of the Year or Team of the Season, right? I don't think anyone really uses regular or Player of the Month Messi at this stage. Maybe some people do, I don't know. But yeah, I equalise straight away. He runs straight down the other end and scores another one with Messi. 67 minutes on the clock. Tammy's able to just intercept that and smash it home. So that was a defensive error from my opponent right there. 5-5 after 79 minutes. I think I've won it here with an 80th minute goal from Diaby. And I have 6-5. Damn, we were losing like constantly through that second half. So, yeah, great stuff to win it right at the end yet again. Another example of this weekend going in my favour. Then you see like the Turkish badges, and you know a lot of the time these players are good. I hear it a lot on people's streams. Uh-oh, Galatasaray badge. This guy's going to be a sweat. I don't know why that is a thing, but maybe like Turkish FIFA players are known to be pretty good or something. Who knows? But I quit him at 1-0 because I was like, yeah, I literally need one win. I don't want to let myself get too stressed about it all. And I'm guessing that we're going to do the same again in the next match here, yeah. So I found myself from 8-0 to 10-6, but it didn't really bother me in the slightest. If I could just get one more win, I'm golden. I'm all good. But we concede a penalty in the next one. Voller steps up, scores the goal. All right, you don't often see Voller anymore, so not the most difficult player to defend against. Di Maria's a little bit more tough. But yeah, he had that front three of Alawiran, Di Maria and Voller, and was 2-0 up against me at half-time. But I haven't quit this one because, you know what, I actually feel like we're going to get back into it. And I applied a little bit more pressure, made a couple of changes, and Lewandowski gets the goal after 53 minutes. All right. Unfortunately, then he ends up going 3-1 up, and I'm like, damn it. I thought I was just getting back into this one. Boom. Tammy, 3-2. Boom, Lewandowski into Mitoma. Oh, lovely from him. And then very lucky that it drops to Lewan rather than anybody else at that point. Please don't do this to me, Modric. I've just got back in the game. Red Luka Modric scores against me. But Tammy goes on a mazy run, or a long straight line run, in the 92nd minute and scores the goal at the near post to send me into extra time. Lovely screenshot right there, Tom. That really shows you the match stats in that one. We're going to leave that in there just for your pure embarrassment. But we go into penalties. As you can see, both teams have scored their first 3. I then make the first proper move by saving his 4th pen and scoring mine. So advantage lastly. If he misses this one, or if I save it or whatever, we can win. And Szczesny steps up. Big game goalkeeper. Wins me the shootout. 11 wins. Ladies and gentlemen. Lovely stuff. Technically, could have gone for 14 because we had 3 games remaining. Didn't fancy it. Don't think any of you would blame me. We've had better Reds from 11 wins than we have from 14, by the way. And I know you get a 3-player TOTS pack, but we know that's going to be Ter Stegen, Fofana and Klaus or whatever. So I decided to be the nice guy, give 3 victories away to my opponents, and take our 11 wins. And let's see what we can get from these little rewards right here. Rank 5 for Ultimate TOTS. 1 of 284 plus rare gold players. 2 player pick item description 23 underscore. 2 ultimate TOTS red picks. Double 84s from the first player pick. All right, cool. Double 80. Oh, we get an 85 this time. Red player pick number 1. We get ourselves Jude Bellingham, ladies and gentlemen. What a player pick that is between him and Theo Hernandez, by the way. But of course, we're going to take the Englishman, Jude Bellingham. Huge, huge dub. And then player pick number 2. Ooh, that's good as well. Lewandowski, of course, is super high rated. Already owned. Let's take ourselves a red Theo Hernandez. What an absolute dub set of rewards those are right there. From 11 wins, we make over 4 million coins worth of red player picks right there. Absolute win. Oh, I'm not going to lie. It's getting warm in this room as we're filming right now. So, I'm glad the video is coming slightly towards the end. Need to get the old aircon running again. What are we at? Temperature of 26 degrees in the room now. When we were running at like 19 before the video started, so it's heated up quite quick. But anyway, Koulibaly in the first reward pack, or ultimate pack, I think, should I say. There was nothing in the 50k pack of much to note. So with our new red players, obviously we've got an in-game left back now in Theo Hernandez. We can sell Zinchenko, who's gone up a little bit since I bought him. We can sell Martinelli because we're just going to make it work with some of the other reds and stuff, who's gone up a touch since I bought him as well. He was way down on what I bought him for a little while ago, so I'm kind of lucky that we're going to break even on him just about. But yeah, so we can make our decision tomorrow. Obviously, Bellingham comes in. Obviously, Theo Hernandez comes into the squad. We just need to figure out how to get Kem, who gets removed, what other players enter the squad. Maybe it's time for a big shift and we move away from Prem Serie A. We bring in some Bundesliga, or maybe Serie A stays because we've got Theo. Probably, anyway. Who knows? Might be time for the Prem boys to sit themselves on the bench for a bit. Champions League winners Laporte and De Bruyne. Are they gonna be in our starting 11? Who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching today. If you've enjoyed, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button. 1,000 to 2,000 likes is what we're looking for. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Cheers. And follow me on social media. The links are down below. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay healthy. Stay cool. Just relax. All right, cool. I'll catch you tomorrow. I very much look forward to seeing you then. Peace.